Righty, welcome back. This is Breakfast Daily, and we've been having interesting conversations. So from Santor to Kumasi and UST, now we are going into agriculture.
Yes.
You know, and it means everything to us, especially for us here in Ghana. Now, there's something interesting that's going to be happening, and we are going to be having that conversation. David?
Yes, the 2022 Seed and Agro Input Fair is happening, and you know, the EU are co-hosting this event, okay, together with the Ministry of Agriculture. And I have with me the Deputy Head of Mission, European Union Delegation to Ghana, Peter Schmidt van Gelder. He's right here with us. Good morning.
Hello, David.
How are you?
It's good to be here.
It's good to be here. It's
Thanks
good to
for
see
having
you.
me.
Yes. So talk to us about why the EU felt the need to collaborate with the government of Ghana to have an event like this.
Well, first of all, you see, agriculture is very important. It's important here in this country for numerous reasons. It creates jobs, of course, it creates wealth, and we cannot live without agriculture. So it's important here, but it's also important in our home countries. So what we eat, we depend on the farmers. We tend to forget it, yes, people living here in the cities. So we will go to WA, and I've been to WA already last year.
Okay.
We will go there again this Tuesday, actually, with my colleagues. And we are happy to co-organize this. Of course, we don't do anything alone with the government, but also with the organizations for the farmers. And it's important because we think, you know, sometimes the farmers are really small scale, and we want to have a little bit of opportunities to scale it up, to make it bigger for them, to create job opportunities and to create wealth, and also very importantly for us to do it in a sustainable way, in the green agenda way. See, so that's basically the whole idea about it.
Yeah. I know that the EU is very big on investment in agriculture and all that. Of course, without food on our tables, we will be in trouble, right? How extensive is the EU's investment in that sector in Ghana?
So in general, we have an envelope which we call like data, and it is 132 million to go up for the totality of the project. Indeed, it's important. It's what we call from farm to fork. So it's already the farmers, and then all the way the whole chain, as we call it technically, until it actually lands on your plate. And it's important, let's say politically speaking, because as we know, the north is a bit more vulnerable, it's a bit poor, so we need investment there, and we need jobs for the people. And then this whole EU GAP program, it's 3 components. So the first is MOAP, the Market-Oriented Agriculture Program, for 25 million, and then we have the REACH program, which is also 20 million. This is for sustainable development, and then the last one is the productive infrastructure, 87 million. And I also, maybe it's interesting to flag, last year we were there to also open the roads, the farmer feeder roads, for 35 million, 670 kilometers of roads. So all that to say, we are, as EU, of course, European Union in education, in health, but infrastructure and agriculture are key. In a way, it's also how our own project as Europe started, working together on agriculture, pulling together all the economic resources. So we really see the importance of this.
It looks like you're very interested in the entire value chain, you know, as opposed to just putting it on one side, but you're talking about roads and all of that as well. Talk to us about your agenda for 2021, 2027. What's the focus for the entire period? Of 6 years?
Yeah, so it's good you ask. We were very fortunate to have our commissioner Jutta Urpilainen, the commissioner for EU partnerships. She's from Finland. She met also the President, His Excellency Akufo-Addo, the Minister of Finance, the Minister of Trade, and importantly, we met people. It was very important for our youth, women, young women who produced, for instance, cocoa, cosmetics, also recycling, plastic, etc. So we had a full program, and she announced our new envelope for the coming 3 years. So until 24, it is in total 203 million euros. And again, we have 3 big packages. The first one is the green growth. This is, of course, in line with the Paris Agreement. And Europe, as you know, is the first continent who wants to be really carbon neutral by 2050. We have a big effort to do there because reasons and others, but also when we do it, it's not enough, because in the end Europe is only a small part of the world, right?
Globe, yeah.
So we want to help and assist other countries like Ghana, not telling Ghana what to do, but work together, because in the end also Ghana committed to the Paris agenda and the SDGs. And then the second is the sustainable cities. It's important because if you look worldwide, we had maybe only a couple of years ago or decades ago, people lived mainly on the land, and now it's 50% in the cities and only growing. And also in Ghana you have the metropolis of Accra, of course, of Kumasi, so many people living in the city. So it's important to see how we have all those people. You have to feed them, you have to make sure there's jobs, you have to make sure there's security and all that. And then the third one is indeed governance and security, and that links to the whole regional situation. As we know, unfortunately, there have been coups d'etats the couple of past months, years in the region. We had Guinea-Conakry, we saw Mali, we saw Chad, and we saw closer to home even Burkina Faso. And well, Ghana is fortunate to have a younger generation who did not grow up or have a vivid memory of military coups, but also Ghana had its coups. So it's important. We're very happy in Ghana. There is the stable democracy. We have the political parties, we have the freedom of the press, the human rights, and we have that stability. But it is important to stay focused on that stability and to stay vigilant. So we will do what we can with our partners and of course with the government to have this stable democracy. So this is basically what we do together, of course, with the member states. We have in Europe in total 27 member states, here 9 on the ground, what we call Team Europe. So this is our program for the coming years, the MIP.
Interesting.
Awesome.
Interesting.
Now let's look at the fair again. Who can be part of it? In terms of exhibitor, in terms of I want to come see a fair, what would I see?
Okay, good question. Yeah, I think I would almost say anybody who wants to, but maybe that's too broad. But of course it is for the farmers. So we have already 67,000 farmers who benefited from this program so far, which is really good. So what would you see is the farmers who are, as we say, a bit close to subsistence level and want to be more sustainable and bigger and create more wealth and more jobs. So you would see what they have been producing in their value chains. We have worked on cashew, we have worked on rice, we have worked on cassava. So there are different products, and we saw it last year in Wa, and I hope to see even more this year. I was really impressed by everything. I bought a lot for myself as well, and for my wife and for my children, so also the cocoa, etc. So it's good to see, this productivity, and also you would say, well, it's a bit of a technical term, but still the resilience, because often those people, they are perseverant. But we need a bit of a push, a bit of a help. For instance, it's difficult for them also to have access to credit, to banks, because they don't really have a collateral. So it's also important to help them in that endeavor.
You know, we saw a little bit of what the farmers have produced at the Back to Your Village Food Bazaar. You know, and it was quite impressive, you know, and I really like that. So when exactly is the fair happening?
The fair is happening next week, so we will go there. We will go there on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then after that we have Europe Week, which is also very important.
Yeah, from the 2nd to the 9th. Tell us, what's the significance of Europe Week?
Well, as a European, for me it's very important, of course. It's a bit like the National Day here for Ghana, or Independence Day in many other countries. So it started 9th of May by a guy called Robert Schuman. So he has a German last name, but actually he was the French Minister of Foreign Affairs. And after those centuries of wars in Europe, specifically between the big countries, France and Germany, war, winning, losing all the time, he said, let's do it differently. And after, of course, the First World War and the Second World War, let's pull together coal and steel. If we have that together, then probably we have more trade together, and probably we won't fight each other anymore. And that idea really works. So we had the small countries, Benelux, Netherlands, where I'm from, Belgium, Luxembourg, and then France, Italy, Germany coming together. Those were the 6. And then over time we have now 27 countries, also with Eastern Europe, Northern, and it's in fact, so it's trade, but it's also a whole society where we cherish human rights, media freedom, and freedoms, in fact. So it's not always easy, but this is the project. Working together, putting sovereignty to be stronger together, even though we have so many different civilizations, so many different cultures, so many different languages. But in the end, we know we have to be stronger together rather than fight each other, which we have done for centuries. And if you look at the whole history, of course, it's not perfect, but before really centuries there was war, and then since the European Union started, there has been peace in the part of the European Union of the project. So this is very important to us. And then specifically in Ghana, we have been here since the beginning as well. So this is we were privileged to work with Ghana. As we see, we are really partners together. We share values and we share interests and we share, I think, a vision for the future. So why is it important? We want to be with the Ghanaians also for the future on the three things I mentioned before. So the green growth and the smart cities and the governance and the security. And then what we will do now specifically, a couple of things, but we will have movies in the theater, National Theater, Italian, Spanish one. We will do something which is called Erasmus Plus, because we have Erasmus, that's our students from Ghana who go to European universities to study. It's been paid for by EU, and there's many students so far who have gone and are still going, which is a very good collaboration and good experience for them, of course. And then we will have on the 9th a celebration as well. And of course my ambassador will also be in the media, and we will have different projects which we can show what we did here.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Right.
Thank you for joining us this morning. We really appreciate your time.
It
really looks like your table is full, your plate is full, you know. You've got
That's why you're here anyway.
We like to be active. We have a great team to do it all.
And nice shirt, by the way.
Thank you. I was doubting whether I should put like a red...
no, you made a very good decision.
To blend in, right?
Right.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks,
we'll be speaking with Peter Smith van Gelder. He's the Deputy Head of Mission of the European Delegation to Ghana.